Hola. Ah, pensé que tenía la cara bugueada, pero no, es así.
¿Qué es eso?
¡Me dejó ciega! ¡No tengo retinas! ¡Mis ojos!
Luego del desafortunado evento en el cual salimos en bolas a la calle literalmente, tuve que volver a la casa, me tuve que volver a vestir porque no iba a ver a Dexter así en bolas nomás. Y de paso me fijé las armas que tenía y les cuento así rápidamente. Yo quisiera usar armas no letales, porque mi idea, como siempre,
aunque es una idea recontra fracasada,
es esto de no matar a nadie y no hacerle daño a nadie. Me llevo esta pistola de potencia, que es la de todas las armas que tengo, es la que tiene más DPS. Me llevo un arma cuerpo a cuerpo por las dudas, nunca se sabe. En el acceso rápido tengo la bomba esta, que es una bomba no letal, así que bueno, por lo menos que cuente eso. Y me falta un arma más, así que ahora la voy a ir a buscar. Bueno, este es un revólver que tiene menos DPS que la otra, pero tiene más daño, de 20 a 25. Yo estas cosas mucho no entiendo, pero bueno, con lo poco que entiendo más o menos trato de manejarme un poco. En la mochila estoy tratando de llevar lo mínimo e indispensable. Esto es chatarra. La chatarra lo que vamos a hacer es desarmarla, porque te dan componentes para luego craftear alguna que otra cosilla. Bueno, acá estamos con toda la facha. Va, más o menos, medio fea la ropa que tienen puesta, pero bueno, tira ahí como una actitud, ¿no? Copada. ¿Qué carajo es eso? Bueno, vaya a saber uno. Lo que yo quisiera es conseguir armas no letales. Por lo pronto les cuento que me estoy recagando de calor y le puse hielo al café. Yo no sé si esto es una buena idea o no. La verdad es que hace calor. Bueno, ¿a quién le importa? LJ, voy con la pistola. O sea, vos salís a la calle acá y salís con la pistola.
pero por lo menos esta vez tengo ropa. Eso es importante.
¿Qué es eso?
Bueno, acá dejé el auto estacionado como el reverendo ojete, pero me chupa un huevo. Igual, sinceramente, es más fácil ir caminando que ir en auto, porque primero que puedo pisar gente, que para mí es muy normal eso, y segundo, que hay mucho tráfico. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Por qué se armó quilombo? ¿Me pueden explicar qué está pasando? No entiendo. Ah, porque sí nomás me parece. Pensé que era conmigo el problema. O sea, mientras esté todo bien conmigo no pasa nada, amigo. Hola. Ah, pensé que tenía la cara bugueada, pero no, es así. Estoy como re traumada con los bugs. Alto bardo. Porque la gente está toda alarmada con el tema bugs.
Yo, Miss V. A pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh.
Mind if I ask you something right off the bat?
Shoot.
Would you rather live in peace as Miss Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory smelling near like posies without seeing your 30th?
Vamos a ir siempre con la desconfianza.
Hello?
This some sort of test?
Just a pet topic of mine.
I mean, riddles?
No, Miss V. Ontology.
Ontología, toma.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech. A biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Guessing it belongs to a corp?
Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
Shit, you ain't playing around.
Y yo sé lo que te hablo, vengo de ahí.
Start of a beautiful friendship built on heaps of eddies.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slot in the shard. Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstrom, one merited stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Mira, esto lo puedo hacer porque soy corpo.
Corpo agent. What's she playing at?
Hell if I know. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk.
Sounds like she was waiting on the transport, got stood up. Monochrome in the back's probably her chief suspect. Got nothing from him or on him, so she's keeping him just in case. But she needs to find the stolen gear before her bosses learn she fucked up.
Well, Miss V, that is some impressive deduction. Naturally, use that intel as you please. Preferably well. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Oh, pero no le puedo preguntar lo
Well,
otro.
that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you. One more thing, Miss V. Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
Quiet life, vida tranquila o... no me dejan tranquila un segundo, la verdad.
Dexter, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally a nod,
Yeah, you don't sound thrilled. Royce, what do you know about him?
He's fucking whack, something special. Junkies snort junk. Royce snorts chrome.
¿Qué?
So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Parker. Think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Bueno, tengo que ir a Lizzie entre las 18 y las 6, o sea que podría ir ahora mismo. Me pasé la concha de mi vieja. Me cuelgo manejando y me paso de los lugares a los que tengo que ir. Nos mandamos, tratando de no pisar a nadie. Buenas, vengo a tomar una birra. What? Ah, faltan 5 minutos para que abra esta mierda. ¿Habrá loot por algún lado? Mirá, mirá qué bueno. Un cenicero. ¿Plata no habrá? ¿Platita? Qué raro, ¿no? Yo acá basureando. Buscando basura. Qué raro, ¿eh? Mirá lo que es este auto. Oh. O sea... Sí, no me lo voy a chorear. Queremos ser ciudadanos buenos. Licorera. Che, loco, qué cantidad de mugre que tenés acá, hermano, ¿eh? ¿Y estos? ¿Qué hace? ¿Está cagando este o qué hace? What the fuck? ¿Pero acá qué hay? Che, están todos para atrás, loco. Esto es un desastre. Yo no sé si soy yo o qué, pero no me está dejando lootear. La concha de su vieja. ¿Qué, se bugueó eso? No puedo lootear. O sea, es un dolor muy grande esto, no poder lootear. Creo que ahora ya está abierto, si no me equivoco.
Hey there, dollface. Interest you in a preem BD?
Not my first time.
Don't remember you.
Because I didn't get in through the front.
Huh, get a load of this one. Have fun, doll.
¿Qué es una neuro?
My,
¿Qué es?
what a sweet little face you have.
Gracias, amiga. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo les baila? ¿Qué se cuentan? ¿La vida bien? ¿Felices están? Pero no les alcanza la cara para tanta felicidad. Qué bueno, me alegro mucho. Hay loot, chicos, hay loot. Hay loot en el Chevoli.
Hey,
Get you something.
so curious. The name Lizzie's. That the owner?
Not for a long while, no. And it's none too sweet a story.
Oh, now I'm just flat interested.
Real Lizzie ran a strip joint out of this place back in the day. Lizzie's bar. Girls were paid right, insured, even had decent security. Good spot, all in all.
Let me guess. It didn't last.
No, Tiger Claws took care of that. Tiger beat one of Lizzie's girls real bad once. No hesitation, Lizzie blasted the guy's balls off. Gang came back the next day. Liz was done.
Tigers gave this place up to the Mox in the end, though, didn't they?
Sort of. The Moxes had to make a deal with them. Luckily, they kept their heads, organized quick. Big boss now is Susie Q. But the sign stayed up, out of respect. Biz booms to this day.
Looking for Evelyn Parker. Know if she's here?
Who's asking?
Alguien que da buenas propinas. Que igual no entiendo el símbolo ese, el yin y el yang con un
Say
5.
something?
¿Qué significa eso? A ver, se supone que la mina sabe quién soy yo.
Name's V. She and I have a date.
Well, V, it's a pleasure. I'm Mateo.
Uh-huh. So, Evelyn.
Club's big. Gonna have to look around. Can't do it for you.
It's all right, Mateo. I was waiting for this one.
Ah, mira. Al lado estaba. Hola. ¿Todo bien?
Evelyn Parker. I knew
Alta
it was you
facha.
as soon as you walked in.
Mi tequila favorito. Oh,
Vi.
vamos a chupar. No entiendo los símbolos estos que aparecen acá al costado.
Why we meeting here? Any particular reason? Actually, it doesn't seem much like your thing, this place.
I'll take that as a compliment. Come on. Know a place we can talk where ears won't prick up to listen. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. If anyone asks.
Nos vamos al VIP, Mateo. Mirá, el VIP tiene una flaca ahí bailando. Un holograma.
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
No entiendo los símbolos.
V?
I'm good at what I do. Got a solid crew at my back, too. Never once botched a job.
You do realize I expect more of you than scraping street corner data terms. Much, much more.
I'm the best, and I know what I'm getting into. Dex was clear. The job's high risk.
By the way, you work together long? You and Dex?
Just started working with him, in fact.
Hay que llevarse bien con la gente.
I've heard there are two kinds of fixers. Those with stable crews on long contracts and short leashes. Loyalty and predictability they value above all else. Then there's the other kind. Dex's kind.
¿Y qué son?
Come on. Can't leave that hanging.
Headhunters. They lay their trust elsewhere, not in people, but in a thing. Their intuition. They bet on potential. And if they lose that bet, it's the last mistake they ever make. I'm hoping Dex's intuition has served him well in this case.
Ok.
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka. making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Konpeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
Arasaka seems to have quite the touch with that hotel chain. But I gotta say, Konpeki in Tokyo's still leagues above the rest. So where's this chip hiding, exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka? In Night City? Huh. Guess the scream sheets weren't lying this time.
It's on the lips of everyone in the city. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son, heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire, in town. Please.
Could it be? Emperor's prepared to cede his throne after 150 years? Doubt it.
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them?
I'm waiting.
Look, if you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your tits perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal with Netwatch, aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
¿Qué es lo que no encaja? A ver si esto
Nope,
me
don't
explica.
buy it. Netwatch's integrity rests on their neutrality. Why would they tarnish their rep by procuring stolen goods?
Netwatch provides net security for all corporations, and collects eddies in the millions for it. But in this day and age, everyone's in the game, and no one can afford to be a saint. To win, one has to go all in.
So what's Yorinobu due to walk away with?
Unimportant. You focus on the biochip.
What could cyberspace's watchers and protectors offer him? Intelligence on his enemies?
That doesn't matter in the least. Because you'll make sure the transaction never happens, and I get the chip.
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now where's he hiding it?
Likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
Seems to be risking everything with this relic scam.
Yes, because he's fallen for the biggest lie this town puts forward. That he can gain and retain control of anything.
One more thing. Data that's on the chip. What is it?
Irrelevant, entirely.
We're talking about data Yorinobu snuck out of Arasaka. What's more, he wants to pass it on to Netwatch. Sounds pretty damn relevant to me.
Listen, V. The relic. That's my concern. Your concern? Earning a paycheck. Just get the job done. I'll make sure your bank accounts are sated.
Okay, what's next?
Now comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza. It can be a very useful tool. Good for analyzing details human perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp. Exactly what you need.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's suite. The glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Dale, flaca, camina, viejo. Dale. La concha de tu madre, dale.
Mean to say you recorded this?
Mm-hmm. BD Rec implant. Why, you object?
It's supposed to be Yorinobu's pad on the tape. Means you were inside. You, know each other?
How else could I get all this intel? I know him pretty well, actually. We
Apa.
have an arrangement. Strictly business. Suits us both, I think.
Let's see this brain dance.
Neurodanza.
Hey, there you are.
¿Qué onda los ojos
This
esos?
is V. She's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. Gonna make me barf. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going.
Me está poniendo un poco nerviosa esto. No sé qué me van a hacer bien. ¿Qué? ¿Ustedes confían en esta cara? Por lo menos esta vez no estoy en bolas. Eso es importante. ¿Qué me vas a hacer, flaca?
Gotta create your sensory profile first.
¿Qué?
A what profile now?
Model of your perceptions and emotional responses. Need to adjust that so the raw BD won't overwhelm you. If I don't, best case scenario, you'll get nauseous as soon as you're in. Probably barf like you would in a shoddy Virtue enviro.
And worst case?
Your synapses sizzle like locusts in a deep fryer.
Ay, la puta madre.
Ay.
Okay, hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time.
No,
Now sit still. Look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft. Should feel a slight tingling.
Menos mal que no siento nada yo de verdad, ¿no? Pues si no.
Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory sigs. Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
Am I gonna have to do this calibration dance every time?
Not necessarily, but it's worth the wait. Give me 2 more minutes and you'll see exactly what BD analysis is capable of. 1 more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters in. Okay. All set. I need to test your profile first. Tossing in a sample BD. You can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me see. Where could we...
Can't you just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks? Sides won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect.
¿Qué? No, ¿qué
What'd you
elegiste?
choose?
Yo pregunto.
Corner
Quiero
store
saber
will
todo.
up in Haywood.
Real amateurs. Don't even know where I got it. Suits our needs perfectly though. You ready?
No me queda otra, me parece.
Boot it up.
Let me give you the tailored version first. Let you get your bearings. Then we'll jump into editing mode. Be diving in 3, 2, 1.
What?
Me dejó ciega.